the god of irreducible complexity.
Hello, Ostino.
It's time for mock perplexity, for I am now the god of irreducible complexity. That you are being the unmade all, and so it shall become your downfall. I'm never to be at all. Your believers have given you some fine new clothes, but intelligent design is falsely based. God knows on irreducible complexity. So I still recognize you as the God of ID. That I am is what I really am now.
Well, Darwin said long ago that his theory would break down if irreducible complexity was shown to be true, and yet no proposal has ever stood up to the analysis.
Still here I am, Mr. Alive, merely by possibility, things of indeed quite complex, even irreducibly.
For I am the be-all and end-all, the prime maker, and so I keep tabs on every form and splinter of the universe, planning its every constituent that I design. So then simple I am now.
Yes, man, I am extremely complicated system, yet I have no parts.
For then my parts that stand would be even more fundamental than me.
Yes, God, if you existed, you would surely be very, very, very complex, irreducibly so.
So, by the creationist theory such as it must be, you cannot be explained by a larger idea.
I'm falling into the hole that they dug for you. The god of the gaps, yet another. Deity appeared out of the mist. I myself personally feeling all the gaps withstanding in the present day knowledge of non-understanding, albeit a very large and unwarranted assumption, but I surely do fill them all in the atmosphere. To me, my creation is fine endorsement. These gaps shrink as science advances anew, and so there is less and less for me to do. What worries me is not so much that you may be eventually beat off, having nothing to do, but that those of religion think it is of a virtue to be sad with not understanding a quandary. Enigmas drive scientists on, they exult in mystery.
True life exalts in mystery,
remaining as mystery, and so they go no further. But it keeps me from being history. They worship all these evolutionary gaps as being me, no justification. We have a get out of jail free card, a vocation. It's an immunity to the rigorous proofs of science we just claim by the say-so.
You lead a charmed life, bed one with no faults, but you seek ignorance in order to claim victory by default. As a weed thriving in the gaps of science's fertile fields, scientists rejoice in temporaries. Science scientists rejoice in temper as you halt. I remain as a mystery. You're the same God of intelligent design, assumed, now known by a much more desperate none to prove.
Oh God! I repeat that I intervened to fill the evolutionary gaps. I even altered DNA. We could check the evidence for that. We researchers fill the gaps in the fossil record. Then there are twice as many gaps. Absurd. I'd laugh, but I know you're not joking. No joke. Try what we've been smoking. Lack of 100% complete documentation of evolution means that I ate its motion. God, that is not a good default stance.
It's an unknown happenstance. It's an unknown happenstance.
So do we let criminals go because we don't have a video of every intermediate footstep to and from the lawless event? No, of course not, but we now have great worry about the precariously perched gappy theory.
Also, we made a typo. It's a God default stance, certified by nothing more than proclamation of a bullet decree covering all instantiation.
And edict, why not dumb? It was also once avowed that an evil spirit, one that you yourself allowed to exist, produced physical illnesses on us way. But thank God, just an old saying that scientists persevere and still do, such as finding out the immune system soon. Our defense against the non-evil spirits of germs,
Viruses and bacterial fits.
yes, agreed that claim was dead wrong. Take pills, but evil spirits still
Plus the non-physical mental ills that are cold sins and bad thoughts, even crimes of wills.
I see, for the burning mental lapsing sins stem from upbringing, wrong learning, and or low serotonin and such imbalances needing cures, not to mention the differences in cultures, such as other religions, causing a problem of stability. For people think this undermines their own beliefs' credibility. Okay, I give up for now, Austin Torn. Be go on with your work with my blessing to discover important truths about reality. But some fossils are evidently missing.
Only a tiny fraction of corpses fossilized. However, not even a single fossil guide has shown up in the wrong geological strata. How's that for absolutely no erratum?
It's sad for me, but true. I'd still love to find all of you, like a fossil rabbit in a green aquarium.
I have planted one there if I existed there. Dream on lazy reasoning is all that's behind these declarations of the irreducible complexity plan. Can yes, but all this ignorance for sure of the possible steps of nature has kept me forever alive, allowing me to ever thrive. And it's just as soon forgotten, you in truth, but for those sustaining your being without proof.
batch of bricks. I'll try to use this one as a trick. Pull one away and the arch falls apart. It cannot survive the subtraction of a part. So how then was it built in the first place? With this insight I can win the human race by scaffolding the same as seen in evolution.
Within the holy God of the gap separated and nearly evaporated to become a discontinuity in self, but the creationists gave him help by trying to hold it together. Their last-ditch efforts, yes, gapping still goes on, it seems. When the argument first gathered steam, there were but a few transitional forms, no, although good ones, enough for the idea to own. One being the bridge to vertebrates, and another the bridge to flying creatures. But there are many more now, a wide range, so then it is the data that has changed.
These gap arguments were already down to the faint hope that scientists as clowns wouldn't find any more natural explanations. But the finds were the most inevitable situations. Creationists yet remain at the point word of not being able to push forward. So all that's left to is push backward, albeit at the firmly stat words of evolution. These gap arguments were already down to the faint hope that scientists as clowns